Welcome to Celeb Straight Talk with Rebecca Forthright. I am your host, Rebecca Forthright. Tonight's guest is Pete Thornenhammer. You know him from movies such as Disaster Train and this summer's blockbuster From Midnight Glory to Midday Shame. He's the lead singer for Midnight Disaster and the drummer for Glory Train. And he will soon be making his Broadway debut in Drug Addiction, the musical. It's great to have you here, Pete.
You know, it's great to be here. It's just so great to be on your show and to be talking to you. Please, though, call me Mr. Thornenhammer.
All right, Mr. Thornenhammer. For most of your career, you have kept to yourself. This is your first interview. Why? Why Celeb Straight Talk with Rebecca Forthright?
Why not Celeb Straight Talk with Rebecca Forthright? Is that the show I'm on?
Yes, that would be the show that you're on.
Aw, shit. My producers told me they were going to get me Barbara Walters.
I assure you I will bring you to tears just as well.
Oh, bitch, I hate to cry. What the fuck? That's some messed up shit.
I was kidding, it's fine.
So I guess the reason I'm on your show is because my producers are lying sacks of shit. And they always trying to get me to do this PR crap because they don't feel I relate to my public like I should. That's why I'm on your show. That's why I'm here, and that's why now.
Great! You recently received your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What was that experience like?
You know, it's just so great when you grow up in a community and everyone gets to know you and then they give you honor with something like that. My heart goes out to everybody on the Hollywood Walk of Fame Star Committee that thought to vote for me.
I thought you grew up in the Ozarks.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. We all grew up somewhere else, and now we're all here. At the end of the day, this is the place that just really feels like this is where I became my age, you know?
When you say you became your age, what do you mean by that?
I mean, I got to this city, and it was so good to me, and the people were so loving, especially the ladies, that this is just where I came to be the way I am. It feels like none of my childhood even mattered, because that shit behind me, I ain't never going back to that shitty place. This is where I am, this is where I be, this is where all my inspiration is.
So, how old were you when you came to LA?
I was 24.
And how old are you now?
I'm 25, bitch. Damn.
That was a very big year for you.
Hell yeah, baby.
Rebecca would be fine. Thanks.
Oh, honey, you don't need to get sassy with me. Let's save that till after the show. Damn.
So you say that you were inspired in LA, so is it someone in LA that inspired you to be an actor, or did that happen before you got here?
I've always been an actor, but it's when I got here people started paying me to do it.
All right. You are so talented in so many arenas of entertainment. What do you consider to be your forte?
Well, like I said, I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm a drummer, I'm a Broadway star soon to be extraordinaire. My forte is anything I decide I'm going to touch, especially loving women.
Well, would you do our fans the honor
of loving them? Yes, I would. Honeys, you just give me a call and I'll love you the right way.
I'm sure our female viewers adore you for that, but what about singing a little something for us this evening?
How about you write a check for the $110,000 it cost to book me?
All right, a simple no would be fine. So tell me about your upcoming production on Broadway, speaking of singing.
Well, it's called Drug Addiction, the musical, and it is about the 4 months I spent addicted to heroin right after I got to this city.
So, it's almost autobiographical then?
Autobiographical what?
Who's the writer of the musical?
I am! Damn! Why would I trust someone else to tell my story?
Right, so, speaking of these 4 months, I guess now that you've recuperated, what is a typical day in your life like?
I wake up, I make love to the women, I get paid to be me, I make some more love, and I go to bed. Repeat as needed or desired.
Well, is there any special lady in your life? Will there ever be a Mrs. Thornenhammer?
And give up all the groupies? Hell no! I ain't that type. And anybody that's dumb enough to take my last name, I don't need that bitch hanging around anyhow. See ya.
Hear that, ladies? I guess there's no future for you unless you want to be one of those bitches. So, do you ever plan on putting a ring on some lucky girl's finger if it's multiple women?
See, now that's the thing about putting the ring on the finger. There's something awful coital about that, isn't there? Slipping that finger right through that ring. Maybe she want to take it off. Maybe you want to put it back on her. Maybe you'll do that 3 or 4 more times just for luck.
Alright, well, Mr. Thornenhammer, is there anything you feel your audience should know about you that they don't already know?
The only thing you need to know about me is see my movies, buy my albums from my other band, and go to New York to see me in a musical. Do those things, you'll learn everything there is you need to know about Pete Thornenhammer.
Alright, Pete, well, thank you so much for coming on the Rebecca Forthright Celeb Straight Talk show this evening.
Thank you so much for letting me come on your show.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Usually is, honey. Usually is.
Well, that concludes our show this evening with Celeb Straight Talk with Rebecca Forthright. I'm Rebecca Forthright, your host, signing off. Have a great night.